Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 26 of 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. My name's Dave. I have gray hair, got a gray beard. I wear glasses like the guy in the artwork, except he's better looking. Anyways, folks, welcome to episode 26. So, if you're following along day by day as I've started this, today is Monday after the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 58, San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, if you haven't figured out by now, I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I've been a Chiefs fan most of my life. I lived in Kansas City for 7, almost 8 years. I'm a huge fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's hard not to be. Anyways, they won the Super Bowl last night, the second in a row, for Patrick Mahomes and company and Andy Reid. Congratulations to you all. You did a fantastic job. It was not, in my opinion, the greatest Super Bowl of all time. I'm going to be honest. It was a great Super Bowl. It was good, but it wasn't the greatest I've ever seen. The score was low. Just low. Went into overtime. Only the second overtime Super Bowl ever. 1919. It wasn't a comedy of errors, and it wasn't a comedy of greatness. It was, a show of greatness. It was just good football playing by the offenses and the defenses, but the defenses kind of ruled the day, in my mind. That being said, Mr. Purdy, the quarterback for San Francisco, who was the very last one picked in the draft, did a fantastic job, man. He held his cool. He did a great job, and if he had won, he would have deserved every bit of it. Don't get me wrong. Because for the most part, they were ahead most of the game when it was played. I think the thing that killed them, just my opinion, and this is not a sports show, I know, but the thing that killed them was the missed point after touchdown field goal. That would have put it in a different score. And they would have won in regulation, not in overtime. Anyways, better luck for Kansas City, because Kansas City did kind of block that punt. So, great for them. So anyways, back to what we're supposed to normally be talking about on our regularly scheduled program. ChatGPT, my friend, has come up with art and creativity. Discuss art forms and creative pursuits you enjoy. Art forms. I enjoy music. That's art, I guess. I enjoy movies, and TV shows, stuff like that. Art forms, but it's other art kinds of art. I like. I don't know. I'm a Thomas Kincaid fan, if that helps. But in art pursuits. I mean, I consider doing what I'm doing now kind of an art form, but not really. It's creative. And it's a creative pursuit, so I guess that would be it. Podcasting, audio editing, that kind of thing I enjoy. But other than that, I really can't think of much. I've gone to museums, and the one I enjoyed the most, I have to be completely honest, was the Smithsonian. and of course, and then I spent most of my time in the aeronautical and aviation section. Yeah, most of my time in the aerospace and aviation section, because I like airplanes. I like anything to do with space, NASA, rockets, airplanes flying, anything. I was in the airline industry for a long, long time, and I've always had this thing for airplanes and for how the inner workings work and all that stuff. But I've never, ever wanted to be an aircraft mechanic. And I never wanted to be an aircraft pilot. I'm happy flying. I'm happy with somebody else in charge. I don't know why. I'm not a person who has to be so much in control that I have to fly my own plane. When somebody else can take the time to learn it and do it with great ease and great expertise, I'm in. They can fly whatever they want to do. I don't need to be that guy that has to own it and fly it too. No. Even if I had the money, and my gosh, if I had that kind of money, like, the Elon Musk kind of money where, I own my own airplane or airplanes. I don't know how many he owns. And I could afford it. I wouldn't want to fly. I wouldn't want to be the one to fly it. Why would I? Well, I can have somebody else do it for me. Same thing if I had a yacht. If I had a smaller boat, which smaller boat compared to a yacht, if I had a, 25, 30, 35-foot boat, yeah, that'd be something fun to go play with. But if I had a yacht where I was going to be on it for weeks or days or months at a time, I'd want somebody else driving it for me. I wouldn't want to have to be the guy in charge all the time. I'd want to be the one enjoying. And I think most of us, and not all of us, baby boomers think that way. There's a great many of us baby boomers out there who do want to be in control of it. Or that's the excitement of it for them is the one being in control of it. And hey, more power to you. Honest to goodness, more power to you. I think that's fantastic. I personally, feel the other way. And if you're that type, I'll go with you. I don't care. I'm easygoing. I get along with people. But that's what I was thinking about when it came to that. But let's move on, if you don't mind, to the new feature called Because I Can, I Believe I Must. So we talked about last time about, oh gosh, I don't remember exactly what it was we talked about last time. But here's what I want to talk about today. And this one's fun. So after COVID, where so many people were home for so long, a lot of companies and a lot of the attitudes of the companies and the government and the world in general loosened to the point where it was a little more acceptable for people with long, straggly hair, unkept hair to be out in public when we came back. Because, first of all, they were under a mask for a while. Well, now the masks are off unless you're sick. Well, goodness. Then you need to just, okay. I can do whatever I want now. So I can look like a schlep or a schlup or a slug or whatever. Now, I don't believe my generation is of that nature, but we're understanding. We may not understand, but we're understanding. There's a phrase you need to get to also. We may not understand why you do it, but we understand that you've got the right to do it. And here's the thing, just because you have the right to do it, is it the right thing to do? I work at a company, a large company, and there were people coming to work every day, guys whose hair was down middle of their back, and that's fine now. I mean, okay, whatever. It's nowhere near the company look, but they wouldn't even comb it. They wouldn't even brush it. They would, or put it in a ponytail, something, nothing. No, they just come looking like absolute crap. Guys walking in with fingernail polish. You want to wear fingernail polish? I'm okay with that if you're a guy. But just because you can doesn't mean you have to. I know people who, when the company changed their rules, decided that because they could now, they had to. Because now tattoos could be seen, they had to go get them, even though they never had any. Or because they could wear nail polish now. They started wearing nail polish because they could. Never seen or heard them talk about that before. And I'm not talking about anybody in specifics or anybody specific individual, folks. I am not. Friends of mine who might be listening to this, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general and what I have seen. I saw a guy the other day who had, the company doesn't allow very many earrings still, and none of the gauge stuff where you grow an extra, you put in a gauge and make it bigger and bigger and bigger, which realistically, kind of cool. But is it appropriate for a theme park area? And it's maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, and it's okay. But because we don't allow you to wear them, they must take them out. Well, I think that looks worse than leaving them in. But that's just me, folks. So anyways, that's my rant for today. Because I can wear nail polish, I must. Well, I can wear nail polish, folks, and I don't. Now, I'm not talking about those folks out there who go get manicures and they put whatever on there. That's fine. You've gone out and specially had that done to take care of your nails and your because maybe in your line of business, how your whole look is very important. You want people to trust you, so you want to have be clean cut and everything. So manicures are completely different from what's going on out there. What I'm talking about. So remember, folks, I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm really, really not. I'm just telling you my thoughts. So thanks for listening. Tell your friends. See what kind of crazy crap I come up with tomorrow. If you want to leave me a message on this, it's absolutely fine. I will talk about it on the next podcast after I get it. Just go to 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. That's the number 5. minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Go to the bottom right-hand corner. There's a little microphone. Press on that microphone, and all it asks you to do is leave me an email address, and then leave your message. So, I look forward to hearing from you. Again, this is Gray Hair Dave saying, see you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, guess what? See you later.